It's my word to the fam. Yeah, I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Out the Pocket Sports. We got a couple of games from yesterday we want to talk about. One was the Mavs and Bucks.
Okay.
Both teams are 9-4. Bucks won that game 132-125. Top performers: Luka had 36 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Two away from having a triple-double.
Like always.
Giannis, 40 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. Not bad. The other performers: Kyrie had 39 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Okay. 39 points. He really should have been a top performer. But, hey, and Lillard had a bounce-back game. 27 points on 7 of 18 shooting, 4 from 11 downtown, and 3 rebounds, 12 assists. So not bad. The reason why I talked about this game in particular because I want to talk about the Mavs and Kyrie. Last couple of years, last year, Kyrie's been all in the news. It's all been about,
always
they said
the
about
negative stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he fits in well with Dallas, and he's been having a quiet, good season. You know what I'm saying? He's under the radar. He's still playing good, man. What are your takes on Kyrie this year in Dallas? I mean, both teams are 9-4. They're real good. You know what I mean? I think Dallas is that team to be reckoned with. So what is your thoughts?
Honestly, man, when he first went there, I was like, why?
Yeah, it just
I was like, they already got a point guard.
Yeah.
And he's like an all-around point guard. Why is Kyrie going to the Mavs? But now that he there, I understand.
He's fitting well. Like say, you haven't heard much of. He's just quietly doing his thing. You know what I mean? So I like that. I like that team that they got in Dallas with them.
I ain't gonna say I like that team. I'm not gonna say that. I like that pairing.
Okay, well let's put it that with that pairing. That sounds better. You know what I mean? I like that pairing in Dallas. You know what I mean with them two.
I ain't gonna say I like that team, but yeah.
Yeah, I like what they got going on in Dallas.
That pairing between Doncic and Kyrie is really working. I didn't think it was.
Right.
For real.
I was going, man, they might be bumping heads, man. Both ball dominant players.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, but it's working, man. Mark Cuban got them,
But people love playing for Dallas though because they got this ultra real good training facility
for the players, everything for the players.
We done heard that for years ever since Mark Cuban took over.
Right, yeah.
Maybe that's why he don't want to leave.
So. Right, well, it's working, man. They're contenders in the West. So one other game was Thunder at Golden State. Thunder won that game 130-123.
Yeah.
OKC is 9-4 so far this season, playing well. Top performers: Shea Alexander. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said that.
Let's go. I've been over here studying all day, man. But he dropped 40 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and Wiggins had 31 for Golden State.
Okay.
Alexander is actually in the top 5 in scoring. I know he's in the top 10. You know what I mean?
What I'm gonna say about Shea is this man came from out of nowhere last year, and the reason why, and I was sleep on Shea all last year. I ain't gonna say I ain't know nothing about him, but I ain't really care about him.
Shea,
he really what really took his game to the next level is when he played that one season with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
When he played with Chris Paul took this man's game to a whole nother level. And it's now
confidence, built his confidence way up.
Bro, Chris Paul left and this man just started balling from out of nowhere. So now, he's literally a top 10 player.
Yeah.
And it shows.
And looking at the stat, I'm like, yeah, man, he's balling, man. You don't just accidentally drop 40.
And it's not every other game. It's every game.
Consistently, you know what I mean? And with Golden State, I've been saying since last year when they played against the Lakers, they don't have that defensive presence like they did when they won those titles.
On top of that, bro, the Splash Brothers are not the Splash Brothers. It's just
everybody is Splash Brothers now. You know what I mean? Everybody.
You're right, but Clay is not playing like himself. He ain't been himself since he tore his ACL.
What I tell you about those injuries, man? The last segment, man. Nobody wants to experience that again. You have to be really strong mentally
to come back
from anything, whether you're getting ridiculed in the media, or you're going through injuries, whatever the case may be, you got to be mentally strong. And when you have injuries like that, that should hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel good to, even when you just twist your ankle, none of that feel good. So just think about, you know, in the back of your mind, you like, man, I can't do what I used to do before. If I go to the hole and dunk on somebody, or if I come down, tear my ACL, you know what I mean? Stuff like
in the back of your subconscious.
Yeah. So like you said, he hasn't been the same since. You know what I mean? I think he's starting to be in that trade talk conversation and stuff like that now. You know what I mean?
But if they trade Clay, like, that team is going to be destroyed. I mean, they can't get rid of Clay, bro.
I mean, they can't. Like, they're married to Clay, Draymond and Steph. You know what I mean? Like my boy Cam said, they're gonna die there.
To death do apart, bro.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's gonna be them. That's one team that players is gonna retire at that team, and that's gonna be the end of their career.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you know, but you know, like, but yeah, Alexander is doing his thing. Like I said, I would say the Thunder, they have a great core, man. They have a good core. Like, you know, like, and when I was looking at the stats, you know what I'm saying, from the games, like, Golden State could not stop nobody, man. Like, they had, 4 or 5 people in double figures.
Especially without Draymond, like they have no stoppers.
Even if they had Draymond, what is he really going to do against Czech?
I mean, like, it's just...
Check 7-1, man. Jay on what, 6'8", 6'7", or something like that. Like, he really, Draymond is just that drunk uncle at the barbecue, or you know, he that dude. Bro. Like, I swear, I think he be drunk or,
I ain't gonna say what I wanted to
playing
say,
ball, man. Like, cause this dude, man, like choking people out, man. Like,
bro, like what I think it is with Draymond, I think he get into their subconscious.
You know,
because he talks so much trash to me.
Yeah, and that's So that could be true.
So it's like, I think that's what it is with Draymond. Like, cause he's good as hell defensively.
Yeah.
Offensively, no, but you know what I'm saying. Defensively, that man is great.
He averaged triple singles.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, but it's like,
oh man,
Draymond is so good on defense that it makes everybody else be good on defense, or it's the fact that he just make them think, because like he's right there and he didn't talk so much trash. They shot his off or something.
Yeah, you know, he just that trash talking is like, they say getting in people's mind, and they win a ball and they're like, man, shut up, man, you making me miss shots.
Exactly.
You know
that's
what
one of the
like,
things they said that was great about Gary Payton.
He talked a lot.
So you never know.
But yeah, I just wanted to touch on those 2 games. I mean, there was a lot of games yesterday, man. But Oklahoma is another surprising good team. They have a good core. I like what they got going on, man.
Yeah, they do.
You know, like, but just the problem with Golden State is that they're another team that I think may not make the playoffs. If they do, they're going to be a bottom tier playoff team because they don't have defensive presence to stop players like they did with the championship games. You know what I mean? I say that all the time. You know what I mean? That's a problem. And that's why I think they're sitting at 6-8 right now. You know what I mean? They can't compete. You know what I mean? And I don't care if I still believe even if Draymond was there, they still would have lost that game. You know what I mean? I feel that they would, because with it 130 to 2, they won by 7. Draymond Green, where he's going to cover those 7 points.
No, but see, listen. Right now, it don't matter. This is regular season stuff. The one thing I'm gonna say about the Warriors is this: it's always that one factor, and that one factor is Steph.
To a certain point,
because Steph is a playoff player.
To a certain point,
he never fails in the playoffs, though.
But look at him, he showed him in the playoffs last year, right, against the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
look what still happened.
You're right.
The Lakers was too big for them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it was too big for them boys. The Lakers real easily could have won that series 4-0, 4-1.
Yeah,
like they didn't match up well with it, and that's what's problem with Golden State now. Look at the lineup for Oklahoma City. Golden State do not match up well against that lineup.
Because they got Chet 7-4.
7, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
7.
Who's talking?
I don't know.
Somebody, I guess it's time to go to the next segment or something. You know what I mean?
Like, the blue, we don't see anything.
Right.
Like, we looked everywhere. There's nobody.
That happened before. I guess we spending too much time on the segment. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. But Golden State don't match up well against teams with big players. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So that's the problem. So rather they go to the playoffs again, they're gonna come up against that same problem. You know what I mean? So. So what y'all think about any of our topics we said so far, man? About the whatever we talked about. Y'all comment down
Shea
below.
gonna be a dog this season.
Thanks for bailing me out there.
Is Milwaukee gonna be a top tier player? A team this year. Is the Lakers gonna be subpar? Is AD gonna be up to being the top 5 player? All that type stuff.
And Levine, do you think he's a good fit for LA?
Levine to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment down below. Let us know anything that y'all want us to know. So.
Thanks for bailing me out there.
Yeah, no problem. Because I'm right there.
So we'll be right back, man. We'll be back. Next up, we got some football, NFL. We got the pick 6, our top 5, and don't tell me. Dogs and Pups.
I'll let you go get it.
Dogs and Pups coming up, man. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.